Hello viewers, welcome to linuxhelp.com. Now I am going to explain how to install Epesi CRM application on Ubuntu 17.04. First of all, Epesi is a fully functional web CRM or ERP application to organize, store, access and share business records. It's an open source PHP Ajax framework, which means you can change it and develop it as you like. It allows you to managing your data precisely, flexibly and easily, simplifying internal communication and making workflow with more efficient. The Epesi CRM application requires a web server to functionally based on LAMP setup on your system and requires some of the PHP modules. I have already installed and configured LAMP setup on my system, so I have to proceed the installation of Epesi CRM application on my system. Before we have to install the application, we should update the system repository using this following command. Then hit enter. The repository is updating now. The updation was completed now. Now we have to create a new database to accessing a Epesi CRM application using these following steps. Then hit enter, and then here we have to give the root user password. The database console is open now, and then here we have to create the new database. Here we have to mention a database name. Then hit enter. Now we have to create the new user and give the privileges to access the Epesi database. And then here we have to mention a username. Here we have to mention a password for this user. Then hit enter. Now we have to flush the privileges. Then hit enter. Now we have to exit from this database console. Then hit enter. Then we have to change into the following directory /opt. Then hit enter. And then here we have to download a package using this following command. Then hit enter. The package is downloading now. The downloading was completed now. Now we have to list out the files. And then here we can see the downloaded file. Now we have to unzip the package. Then hit enter. The package was unzipped now. Now we have to list out the files. And then here we can see the Epesi file. Now we have to move this file into the following path. Then hit enter. Now we have to change directory into the following path. Then hit enter. And then here we have to list out the files. Here we can see the Epesi directory. Now we have to change ownership and permission for this Epesi directory. Then hit enter. Now we have to change the permission. Then hit enter. Then we have to make some changes inside a Php Ini Configuration File. So we have to open a file. Then hit enter. The file is open now, and then here we have to set the value for uploading maximum file size. Then hit enter. And then here we have to set the value for 64 MB. Then we have to set the value for post maximum file size. And then here we have to set the value for 64 MB. Then we have to set the value for, and then here we have to set the value of on. After making changes, we have to save and exit from this file. Now we have to create a new virtual host configuration to accessing a Epesi CRM application. And then here we have to create a new file. Then hit enter. The file is open now. And then here we have to proceed the virtual host configuration. After configuring virtual host, we have to save and exit from this file. Now we have to enable the site access for a new creation of Epesi virtual host configuration. Here we have to mention a file name. Then hit enter. Now we have to enable the rewrite module, then hit enter. Now we have to disable the default site access, then hit enter. Now we have to restart the Apache service, then hit enter. Now we have to open a browser. The browser is open now, and then here we have to give the following URL, and then here we have to give the local IP address or a domain name. So I have to give my domain name, then hit enter. The site is loading now, and then here we have to choose the language. Then we have to check it out the license agreement. It's a mandatory thing to install a Epesi CRM application. Then we have to click next. The database configuration is open now, and then here we have to give the database username, and then here we have to give the password for this user. Then we have to give the database name, then we have to click next, and then here it will show an entire detail about your web server configuration environment. After checking the configuration, we have to click continue with the installation, and then here we have to give the detail of admin user to accessing a Epesi CRM application, and then here we have to give the username of administrator. Then we have to give the email ID. Then we have to set the password for admin user. Again we have to give the password. And then we have to click next. And then here it will show on a mail setting. If you want to make any changes, please select your mail setting. After selecting your mail configuration, you have to click next. And then here we have to click next. And then here it will show on a configuration of post installation. Here we have to choose a date format. Then we have to choose the time format. And then here we have to choose the time zone. And then here we have to choose the country. Then we have to click OK. And then here we have to give the company detail. Then we have to click OK. The site is open now, and then here we can see the environment of Epesi CRM application, and then here we can see the major configuration modules, and then here it will show on what is the version you has been installed Epesi CRM application on your system. These are all the installation process about how to install Epesi CRM application on Ubuntu 17.04. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel Linux Help. To more further videos, visit www.linuxhelp.com. For any queries, mail to support@linuxhelp.com.